Good morning, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for Wednesday, May 13th, 2015, around 7:05 in the morning, Billerica, Massachusetts. Cloudy out, but it's going to be a nice day. High seasonably in the 60s. Some news to report. The Oakland A's beat the Boston Red Sox by a score of 9-2. And in the NBA playoffs, Cavaliers are up 3-2, and the Rockets avoided elimination by taking Game 5. They're still down 3-2 to the LA Clippers. They have to go back to LA for Game 6. And in the NHL playoffs, the Tampa Bay Lightning eliminated the Montreal Canadiens by a score of 4-1. It's 22 years since a Canadian-based NHL team has won the Stanley Cup. That's been a big drought. And also ESPN has re-signed Scott Van Pelt to a new contract. He's going to end his radio show, but he's going to be a new permanent anchor for the Midnight Sports Center. And Sports Center is going to expand its live editions to start at 7 in the morning weekdays. That's about it on that. My next subject, the continuation series of the top 10 players of each NBA franchise. I've reached the top 10 players in Cleveland Cavaliers history. The Cleveland Cavaliers have been around since 1970. They haven't won the NBA championship yet, but they have a good team this year because LeBron's back with them. And here's top 10 players in Cavaliers history. Number 10 on the all-time list is Craig Ehlo. Craig had 5,103 points, 9.9 points per game, 2,267 rebounds, 3.5 rebounds per game, and 1,803 assists, 3.5 assists per game. Number 9 on the all-time list of greatest Cavaliers players of all time, Terrell Brandon. Terrell had 5,793 points, averaging 12.7 points per game, 1,235 rebounds, averaging 2.7 rebounds per game, and 2,235 assists, averaging 4.9 assists per game. Number 8 on the all-time list is Sarunas Igulanis. Sarunas had 10,616 points, averaging 13.8 per game, 5,904 rebounds, 7.7 rebounds per game, and 929 assists, 1.2 assists per game. Number 7 on the all-time list of greatest Cavaliers players of all time, Bobby Bingo Smith. Bobby Bingo Smith had 9,513 points, averaging 13.2 points per game, 3,057 rebounds, averaging 4.2 rebounds per game, and 1,566 assists, averaging 2.2 assists per game. Number 6 on the all-time list of greatest Cavaliers players of all time, Austin Carr. Austin had 10,265 points, averaging 16.2 points per game, 1,929 assists, averaging 3 assists per game. 1,929 rebounds, averaging 3 rebounds per game, and 1,820 assists, 2.9 assists per game. Number 5 on this list is Larry Nance. Larry had 7,257 points, 16.8 points per game, 3,561 rebounds, having 8.2 rebounds per game, and 1,145 assists, averaging 2.6 assists per game. Number 4 on this list is Kyrie Irving. Kyrie had 5,375 points, averaging 21 points per game, 903 rebounds, averaging 3.5 rebounds per game, and 1,447 assists, averaging 5.7 assists per game. Number 3 on the all-time list of greatest Cavaliers players of all time, Mark Price. Mark had 9,543 points, averaging 16.4 points per game, 1,533 rebounds, averaging 2.6 rebounds per game, and 4,206 assists, averaging 7.2 assists per game. Number 2 on this list of the greatest Cavaliers players of all time, Brad Daugherty. Brad had 10,389 points, 19 points per game, 5,227 rebounds, having 9.5 rebounds per game, and 2,028 assists, averaging 3.7 assists per game. And number 1 on this list of the greatest Cavaliers players of all time, LeBron James. LeBron had 16,994 points, averaging 27.5 points per game, 4,277 rebounds, averaging 6.9 rebounds per game, and 4,321 assists, averaging 7 assists per game. And that's about it on that. Be back later on with 2 more video blogs. One about the Edmonton Oilers dynasty of the 80s and 90s. And the third and final video blog of the night will be about Fox Sports Midwest. Have a good day, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Bye now.